Hey yogis, thanks for tuning in. We're here in Goa still, I'm here still in Goa. It's really, really hot. Today I'm going to offer about a 20-minute class, just a kind of introduction to a few basic poses, a little bit of flow, and just some movement in the body. It just feels good to just move the body. If you feel yourself cooped up inside, if you're struggling, if you're on your own, you are stuck inside the house, classes aren't available to you, then this is a chance for you to really just jump around your lounge, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to guide you through a few basic poses, a little bit of flow. I don't want to go into too much detail. Enjoy your practice, come to standing. So just begin with, take a jump, shake it out, brows move with the lips. Let it go, whatever feels good with you. Feet still from here. We're going to keep the right hip stable. Start to move the left arm forward. Exploring this range of movement, try to have the arm brushing the ear, get as high as possible. Left arm still. Start to take the right arm forward, so stabilizing the hips, or isolating the movement in the top half of the body. Right arm still, left arm backwards. So really reaching back, get as far as you can into the shoulder blade, into the scapula. Left arm still, right arm backwards. Working out any clicks. Start to stabilize the legs, lifting the arches of the feet, activating the legs, pull up on the kneecaps. From here we start to get a little bit silly, with the right arm coming back, left arm forward. So waking up the brain as well as the body. If you're in your lounge and you might be doing something like this right now, just kind of stay with it. 3, 2, 1, change direction. I probably look more ridiculous than you, so don't worry about it. Nice, and then just give everything a shake up. Nice, come to standing top of the mat. So we're going to work with a little bit of a flow here. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, forward fold, come down. From here, inhale, flat back. Take the hands to the shins if you need to roll the shoulders back. We're inhaling, lengthening the spine. Then bend the knees, plant the hands, stepping the right foot back, press through the heel of the right foot, so we're really activating the leg, pressing it back. Nice, press the hands down into the earth, step the left foot back, find yourself in high plank, start to broaden the shoulder blades, spread the fingers, really pressing down with the fingertips, draw the tailbone down towards the heels. On your next exhalation, drop the knees, tops of the feet on the ground, bend the elbows into the sides of the body, lower down with the exhalation. Inhale, take your back bend, cobra or baby cobra, elbows into the sides of the body, lifting, soften the bottom, tops of the feet still pressing into the mat. Exhale, push back through all fours, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, first one of the day. So walk it out, bring any movement that feels comfortable to you here, feels natural. Start to really spread the fingertips, external rotation of upper arms, draw the chest to the thigh. So work with bent knees if you need to. If you find the legs are straight, the shoulders bulge, that's where we compromise, that's where we modify the pose. Gaze at the navel or between the top of the thighs. Hands are active, take the arms as wide as you need to here, broaden across the chest and across the upper back. Your next exhalation, start to walk the feet to the hands, make your way to the top of the mat. Come up onto fingertips whenever you need to. Good, inhaling flat back once again. Half forward fold, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Take the feet slightly wider, work with bent knees if we need to, then really let the crown of the head hang. Take opposite elbows if that feels comfortable to you. Good. Shake it out. Feel the hamstrings begin to switch on, begin to open up. Awareness to the breath. Then release the hands. Take the hands to the hips. Start to roll the shoulders back, elbows towards each other. Press the feet down. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands to the side of the body. Step the feet about hip width apart once again. We're going to carry on flowing. Keep this energy going. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold, come down. The inhale, flat back, lift the neck and hands to the shins or take the gaze forward. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step or jump back. So our first high plank. From here when we lower down, choice, either drop the knees again or bring the shoulders over the line of the wrist. Exhale, chaturanga, come through. Take a hover here, draw the tailbone down towards the heels once again. Inhale, take your back bend, cobra. or upward facing dog. Shoulders back, heart center forward. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Again, any movement doesn't have to be a static pose. This is just to get the body moving this morning. Then find some stillness. Hide the heels, feet are in line. And your next inhalation, raising the right leg. Really lift that right heel up and back into space. As you exhale, bring the right foot through between the hands. Come up onto right fingertips if you need to here. Give yourself more space. Drop the left knee, top of the left foot comes to the ground. We'll take Kali Mudra, so index fingers and thumbs release, the rest curled over. Inhale, raise. Good. As you exhale, start to drop the hips. Take the gaze up between the hands. If that feels open to you, if you need to, take the arms slightly wider, so broaden across the chest. Take the gaze up, work with the slight back bend. Keep pressing the sole of the right foot down. Next exhalation, release the hands, bring the hands down, frame the right foot, top toes on the left, lift, extend, press through the heel, press the hands down into the earth. Step back, high plank. Good. We're going to take a breath here, and then on your next exhalation, either dropping the knees or Chaturanga Dandasana, one straight line through the body. Use the exhalation to lower down. Inhale, back bend cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, again, walk it out, pedal the heels. The same pose, second side. Inhale, raise the left leg. Really, really lift. As you exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Again, tip fingertips if you need to. Give yourself more space. Drop the right knee, top of the right foot comes to the ground. We'll take Kali Mudra, second side. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, start to drop. Keep the right hip coming forward, left hip coming back. Good. Gaze beyond the fingertips. If that feels open to you, start to draw the shoulder blades down the back. Lift the heart center, gaze up or forward. Release the clasp of the hand, frame the left foot, tuck toes on right, lift, extend, really press the heel to the back of the room, imagine pressing into a wall. Press the hands down, step the left foot back, good. Exhale to downward facing dog. Walk it out. From here, inhale, raise the right leg please, lift it up, back extension. Good. Exhale, bring it through. Good. From here, keep the left leg lifted, left knee lifted, we're still pressing back. Press the right foot down. Inhale, high lunge this time, so coming a little bit higher. Good. At the top of the inhalation, begin to exhale. Take the shoulder blades broader and down the back. Good. Left leg is still active. Left hip coming forward, right hip coming back. Keep pressing the sole of the right foot down. Soften. Good. Breathe. From here, take another big inhale. Lift up with the arms. Good. As you exhale, bring the chest towards the right thigh, reach forward to the front of the room. Take the gaze just beyond the big toe of the right foot, back of the neck is long. Good. If it's open to you, start to walk the left foot in. Good. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Toes on the back leg, pointing down. So in the rotation of the left hip, I'm going to come back into the center of the mat so you can see. Good. Lift the arch of the standing leg. Options here. Arms extended, palms to heart center, or alongside the body. Really try to keep the chest open, whatever works with you. Good, keep dropping that left hip, it's tricky. So on your next exhalation, release the hands down to the ground. Good, option, start to walk the hands back. Keep lifting the left leg, take the back of the right ankle with the right hand, maybe both hands, start to draw the chest to the thigh, standing splits. Good, pull the chest to the thigh on the exhalation, keep lifting, leg is active. And here start to walk the hands forward, let go of the ankle, bend the right leg, send the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. I'm going to bring myself back into the midline again here. Good, press down through the sole of the right foot, inhale, high lunge. Good, excuse the sweat, 33 degrees. Good, as you exhale, take the arms wide. Good, thumbs down, interlace the fingertips behind the back. Inhale, tuck and roll, open the chest, take the gaze up, left leg is still active, exhale, forward fold. Humble warrior. Either to keep in the back heel lifted or feel free to drop it. Arms come up and over the head, gaze at the big toe on the back foot. Breathe. Next exhalation, release the clasp of the hands. Lift the back heel if it's dropped. Press the hands down. Step the right foot back to the back of the mat. Exhale, knees, chest, chaturanga, whatever works with you. Inhale, take your back bend, roll the shoulder head back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. We're going to get straight into the second side. Inhale, raise the left leg. Good. As you exhale, bring the left foot through between the hands. Good. Keep the right leg lifted, keep it active, keep it pressing back. Lift the knee, press the left foot down. Inhale, high lunge this time. Good. As you exhale, really bend into the front knee, extension through the back leg. Take the arms wider if you need to. Broaden across the chest, soften the muscles in the face. One more inhale, lift, extend with the arms. Good. As you exhale, reach forward to the front of the mat. Chest towards the left thigh, gaze beyond the big toe of the left foot. Right foot walks in, left leg is the standing leg. Warrior 3, second side. Again, arms here, here, or here. Do what works with you. If you've got blocks available, feel free to use them. Toes on the back leg pointing down. Press through the heel of the back foot. Extension to the back of the room. Got the hands to the ground. Walk the hands backwards. How to play. Maybe catch the back of the ankle with one hand, maybe two. If we do, chest towards the thigh, standing leg is strong, keep engaging the quadricep, pull up on the kneecap. Breathing. From here, release the hands, walk the hands forward, bend the standing leg, bend the left knee, send the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale, come up with the arms. Good. As you exhale, take the arms wide, thumbs down, interlace the fingertips behind the back. Inhale, tuck and roll, shoulder blades back, heart center open, take the gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Left shoulder, left knee. Gazes the big toe on the right foot. Good. Either keep the heel lifted or drop it down. Your choice, your practice. And release the hands. Really extend through the heel of the right foot. Press the hands down. Step left foot back. High plank. Knees, chest. Exhale, chaturanga. Whatever works with you. Come through. Inhale, take your back bend. Shoulders back, heart center forward, take the gaze up, exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, from here drop the knees, take the knees mat width apart, exhale, balasana, child's pose. Arms extended or alongside the body, your choice, whatever works with you. Yeah, breathe, rest for a few breaths. So notice sending the breath into the back of the body now, the expansion of the back of the rib cage, excuse the sweat. Here, start to walk the hands out in front of the body once again. Good. Inhaling, come up to all fours. Take the knees back in line with the hips, tops of the feet on the ground. Pick up the feet, tuck the toes. Down dog once again. Good. Walk it out. Should be getting familiar with the pose now. This lifting of the sit bones, chest to the thighs. All about lengthening the spine. And your next inhalation, raise the right leg. Good. Exhale, bring the right foot through. Use control, use the breath to pull the knee in. Tip fingertips if you need to. From here, drop the heel of the left foot, left toes coming in, 45-degree angle. Inhale, raise the left arm, raise the right arm, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, work with the breath, 3 breaths. Inhaling, lifting, lengthening the heart center as you exhale, bend into the right knee. Nice guy, check down here, look over the front knee, the right knee. Can you see the top of the big toe? So this is where you want to be. If you can't see it, draw it back. If you see too much of the foot, bend the knee a little bit, subtle movement. Check in with the back arm that it's not dropped. Keep the hips open, hips are squared off to the side of the room. Gaze beyond the fingertips, flip the front palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Gaze follows the fingertips. Exhale, drop the knee once again, drop into the hips. Good. Breathing into the right lung, lengthening the right side of the body. Left leg is stayed active. Your next exhalation as you breathe out, return to warrior 2. Bend the front elbow, right knee. Left arm comes all the way up and over. Extend. Look to the fingertips of the left hand. Then draw the left shoulder back. Breathing long. Breathing into the left side of the body this time. Breathe into the left arm. Every inhale, reach, extend. Every exhale, return. Press the right foot down as you inhale, warrior 2 once again. Settle with the pose. Good. And then windmill the arms over, frame the right foot, lift the left heel, the hip will follow. Press the hands down, step the right foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chaturanga. Come through. Breathing downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg. Good. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Good. Settle here for a breath. Drop the right heel, right toes coming in 45-degree angle. Raise the right arm. Raise the left arm. Warrior 2, second side. Good. I'm going to swap sides so you can always see me. Good. Settle. Check in with the knee. It's going to want to drop over to the right. Keep the left knee out over the left ankle. Flip front palm. Inhale, reach. Good. Extend. Gaze follows the fingertips. Right hand comes down to the outer edge of the right leg. Keep bending that front knee. Good. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. Front elbow. Left elbow, left knee. Good. Inhale, bring the right arm all the way over the top. Extend through the fingertips as you exhale. Start to draw the shoulder back. Take the gaze underneath the arm or up to the fingertips if that works for you. Try to keep the chin away from the chest. Try to stay open. Good. Breathing, back leg is active. Keep pressing the baby toes of the right foot down. Good. Inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 once again. I know we're working hard on the left leg. Keep breathing. Good. Then windmill the arms over. Frame the left foot. Lift the right heel. The hip will follow. Square the hips off to the top of the mat. Press the hands down. Step back. Good. Knees, chest, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower down. Hover with your Chaturanga. Play with it. Inhale, take your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog once again. Breathing. On your next exhalation, drop the knees together, sit back onto the heels. Good, take a breath, release any pressure from the wrists. Nice. From here, bring the hands to the front. We're going to take the knees one side, sit bones one, swing the legs around. Good, so we're sat on our bottoms. From here, we're going to work with a forward fold called Paschimottanasana. Remove the fleshy bits so we're sat right on the sit bones. Hands to the side of the hips, just fingertips to begin with. Begin to bring the toes to the nose, so engaging the quads, pressing through the heels. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, draw the shoulder blades back, heart center forward. Soften the muscles in the face. There's a tendency sometimes to do this. So soften the face. On your next inhale, raise the arms, lift. Good. As you exhale, reach forward and up. Really, really reach, reach, reach. Good. And then as you take that outer edges of the feet, big toes. If we're not quite there, any kind of strap, a belt, dressing gown, cord, whatever you've got available to you. If you've got a yoga strap, fantastic. Take the bind, whichever we've taken. Inhale, lift. Good. Shoulders back. Exhale, start to forward fold. So working with the breath, with every inhale, lengthening. Every exhale, folding. Imagine the hips, the sit bones being pulled backwards. Try to keep the gaze beyond the big toes. Once we start to drop the head, we start to round the back. So we're keeping the chest open. Stay long in the spine. 2 more breaths. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, fold. Breathe into the hamstrings. Allow them to open up. On the next inhalation, start to walk the hands back into the body, hands either side of the sit bone. Shuffle the sit bones forward, soles of the feet on the ground, top of the body supine and rest. Walk the feet in, touch the back of the heels, just so you can touch them enough. Good. Feet facing forward, knees hip width apart. We're going to prepare for bridge pose, but we're going to do a twist first to neutralize the lower back from the forward folds. Take the arms out to the sides of the body, palms facing up, so external rotation of upper arms. Take an inhale here. Good. As you exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Good. Gaze beyond the left shoulder if that works with you. Good. Take a couple of breaths here, even the breath. Match the inhalation to the exhalation. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, second side. Drop the knees to the left, look beyond the right shoulder. Awareness to the right shoulder. Really try to keep it grounded. You inhale, bring the knees back to center. Good, even off the pelvis if you need to move it in or out so the body's aligned as you exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Hug the knees in, curl up in a ball. Good. Any movement, circles with the hips, massaging the lower spine against the earth, getting out of any clicks, any tension in the lower back. And soles of the feet return to the ground. Getting our alignment once again, reach down with the hands, touch the back of the heels. On your next inhale, press the feet down to the earth, lift the hips. Good. To either staying here, keep working with pressing down, lifting, or interlace the fingertips behind the back. Tuck and roll the shoulder blades under. Good. Then lifting once again, press the hands down into the earth. Find some length through the front of the body and breathe. Keep looking straight up. Another 2 breaths, lifting, lengthening. Awareness to the knees, keep them in line. They may try to pop out to the sides. Really keep them in line, keep the lower back protected. Next exhalation, release the hands. Good. Roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take the feet wide, let the knees drop together. So we're taking the knees into the midline, resting against each other, soften. Good. Allow the lower back to really, really let go. Spread the knees slightly, bring the feet back into the midline. Good. And then from here we're going to come forward. Take the hands to the back of the thighs. Feet in, boat pose, final pose of the morning. So we're really going to get into the core muscles of the body here, the abdominals. Start to lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back, take the gaze forward, find the tipping point just behind the sit bones. Feet off the ground, shins parallel to the ground if that works with you. Bring the chest to the thighs so we're staying open across the chest. Release the hands, shoulders back. Soften the muscles in the face, relax, breathe. 1. Okay, we're going to do 5 breaths. 2. Keep lifting. 3. 4. And 5. Straighten the legs, open the arms, come down. Ardha Navasana, half boat pose, hold for 3. 2. Soften the face, engaging with any wobbles. 1. And then release, letting it all go. Relaxation, taking your Shavasana. Taking as long as you need, lying here, settling, letting the whole of the body relax. I hope you enjoyed your morning practice with me. My heart to your heart. Namaste.